Bet. Oh, yes, sir. Your boy's back with another vlog. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, mine, Larry Sunny. Back here again, trying to kick it. Let's get it. If you're new to the channel, make sure you sub. If you're coming back, appreciate y'all as always. So what's been going on? Well, parents came to visit, family came to visit this past Easter. They surprised me. Was I surprised? Absolutely. Why? Because I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that at all, right? I was just doing my thing, got lucky, got 3 days off this past weekend from work. Blessing in disguise, super grateful for that. Because I just got the time to just recalibrate, recenter myself, and just be thankful for what I have, right? Obviously, not a lot going on, but I still appreciate the views. Got a balcony, you know what I'm saying? I got somewhere to lay my head, got fruit. Mind you, last vlog I was talking about this mango, right? Well, guess what? I got all that bending action, devoured it, ate it, still eating it. Oh my God, okay. All right, way too much, way too much. Way too much. But yeah, that mango was good. If you didn't watch my last vlog, I said I was gonna save it for this one because I just wanted to let it ripen up just a little bit more. But again, family came to visit, parents made some breakfast, got to kick it with my brothers and my sisters, cousins. So it was a nice little surprise because I really wasn't planning on doing anything. I'm not gonna lie, Easter kind of snuck up on me personally. I know maybe a lot of people don't celebrate Easter, right? But it's just one of those time periods where you just get time to just kick it, you know? Celebrate what you like to celebrate, for sure. So I was just planning on going to the gym per usual. And that kind of leads me into this run club that I did last week. I know y'all happy to hear that. I know y'all happy to hear that because I'm not on the freaking apps, dog. I got off the apps. I'm done, dog. I'm sober. I'm good. For real. But I said, you know, joining the run club might change my life, but I'm gonna be transparent and honest. Like, doing it for the first time last week, I was really surprised because there was a major turnout. It was overly stimulating. I highly recommend you guys do a run club for sure. Highly recommend it. Mind you, last week when I did it for the first time, I wasn't really going in there with the intent to actually like introduce myself to people. I was literally going because I wanted to get a vibe check, run, and support the event organizer because I know him personally and he's been, you know, growing that running community for the past like 2-3 years. So it's doing numbers, and it's doing numbers for a reason, you know? So I'm going back today for sure to get my little run in. I did go to the gym earlier. That's kind of how my day started, in a sense, because prior to going to the gym, I woke up, said I was gonna vlog today. And then after I said I was gonna vlog today, I read this book that I've been reading that I'm gonna try to finish this year. And then I made a coffee, this protein coffee. It gives you about 10 grams per scoop. And then I made some turkey bacon. And then I ate some strawberries with some habanero or jalapeno jack cheese. And then I let that digest for like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and then I went to the gym. So that's how my day started. Then when I got back from the gym, took a shower, and then now I'm here. So that's kind of what's been going on, dog, for real. Well, after I got out the shower, and then I made some toast, put some cream cheese on it with some blueberry preservatives, um, ate a cutie, and yeah, now we're here. Now we're here. So that's pretty much the sequence of my event of today. So now I'm talking about the run club, right? Highly recommend you guys go to the run club for sure. Not because I'm not here to tell you what to do, right? Or how to live your life, but it's just definitely one way to meet people. Mind you, the type of run club you join will make a difference. So the one that I'm running in, it is around like my age group. So the energy is pretty high. Mind you, is everyone going there to make friends? No, which goes back to my point that I said earlier. I went there last week just to run. This time around, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna make friends, introduce myself, and really get into the mix of things. And that kind of, mainly because I do want to build connection, you know, outside of just the digital space. But anyways, that's just me though, right? So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Change my shorts. You dig, you dig, you dig, you dig. Got on the running shorts. I know they looking super high. I just wear them for running. That's about it, you know. But yeah, I'm super excited about that. Hopefully y'all have been having a great day. Definitely happy to have you guys back with me. And I'm definitely looking forward to just sharing what I'm going through with y'all, because maybe you might relate to what I'm going through, you know? Just a guy here kicking it, growing, chilling. But as I said earlier, I did read, and I want to share this passage with y'all because maybe you actually might relate to it. I don't know, but we'll see. So I was reading from my book earlier that I'm trying to finish reading this year, but it said, the highest point a man can obtain is not knowledge or virtue or goodness or victory, but something even greater, more heroic, and more despairing: sacred awe. And I'm not gonna lie, this kind of stuck out to me because it kind of brought me back to my younger days, you know what I'm saying, when I was, you know, watching anime, Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, you know what I'm saying, Bleach, with amazing storylines, if I'm being honest, to where when you follow these characters in these shows, they all have, you know what I'm saying, a beginning, middle, and end, right? Obviously, some characters' storylines are shorter than others, but for the most part, there's always a climax and then there's a finale, right? And what I'm basically saying is, watching those shows and reading this quote brought me back to a time period where, you know, I really use, you know, anime books and stuff, and, you know, public figures at that time to motivate me to want to get better. Even my parents, you know what I'm saying? Still my parents, really, because they resemble strong, healthy family. You know, obviously, we could always work on a level of communication. As the times change, it kind of forces you to evolve your style of communication. But again, you know, reading that quote just brought me back to a thought, a time period, a place in my life where it's like, dang, you know what? It's okay to actually like look up to things or aspire to be something great, or just, you know, aspire to have an out of body experience, to be bigger than yourself, to be greater than yourself, to be better than you were yesterday. So that's why I'm super excited to go to this run club today, because I'm definitely trying to change old habits to create new results. And maybe you guys can relate to that. Maybe you're trying to get to that point. What did it take for me to get to this point, right? This feeling, this new identity that I want to get to. I'm gonna be honest with you. Do I feel like I'm perfect? No. And that might be one of the underlying factors for me. It kind of is, you know what I'm saying? I know there's still things that I need to learn. I know there's still things that I want to do to grow. And that's just me being super vulnerable and honest. Am I perfect? No. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on what I was blessed with. I'm working on my build, dog. You know what I'm saying? Working on my build. You know what I'm saying? I'm working with what I got. For real. Like, I'm literally working with what I got. So, to get to that point of where I want to create a new identity, well, it's because I want better for myself. You know? I want to be able to provide, you know what I'm saying? Maybe not even for myself, but for the people around me, you know? Like, let me actually close this phone real quick, because I have this screensaver right here that I like to use. But this, you know what I'm saying? I think you guys can see it, but it's basically a chalice. And there's a hand holding a chalice, and you got two giving hands giving water into that chalice. And I got this same screensaver on the phone that I'm using right now to vlog. And that's basically what I look at every time before I open my phone. And I'm always asking myself every day, which side of the cup do I want to be on, right? Do I want to be the one receiving or the one giving, right? Mind you, there's nothing wrong with being on the receiving end of the cup, and there's nothing wrong with being on the giving end of the cup either. But where I am in my life, right, I want to be the one that's able to give. You know what I'm saying? I think giving is the highest form of appreciation for life, because you destroyed your desire to want more, to have more, to obtain more. Like, all you can do at this point is just give, right? That's why I'm doing these vlogs, bro. Like, straight up, like, I feel like I have something to give and to give to the world. That's one of the underlying factors for me. I want to change old habits to get new results. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give. I'm going to give as much as I can to my family and my friends and the people around me. That's it. I don't know if that's the purest form of love. Maybe I should pick up the Bible more. Maybe I should, read more books, because books, in some way, shape, or form, answers the question for me. But we all know that you only live once. And I know I skipped over a timeline of things right there, but my point is, you gotta make your life worth living. So again, going back to what I said earlier, because I just went on a Jeez, I really be thinking like this too. But like, going back to what I referenced earlier on why the Run Club was great, was because I'm in a community where people literally just want to better themselves, right? So that's it. That's literally it about the Run Club. We went from my phone to everything else, right? But because I was talking about the quote, that's why. Literally, the quote literally woke me up, dog. The quote literally woke me up, bro. That's why you gotta be reading, for real. Reading is so important, but we all knew that. We just stopped reading. Why did we stop reading? Let me know why you stopped reading in the comments, for real. I don't know how many books I'm trying to finish this year, but I'm gonna try to finish as many as I can. For real. But if you haven't watched this long, definitely leave a comment on what book you're thinking about reading, or if you joined the Run Club lately, what city you're from, what city you watching from, stuff like that, so I can like get an idea of like who's actually like rocking with me for real. Because I'm definitely trying to push my way to 500. We're almost there, but I think the more I profess my desires and my want and my goals, I feel like the harder it really is going to get, because a lot of people, if we're being honest, don't align with the vision that I have, so they're not gonna attach themselves with the words that I speak. So I mean, if you're really rocking with me, cool, I appreciate that. Again, if you're new to the channel, definitely make sure you sub and keep up with the boy. But that's one thing, right? It's crazy too, because again, I'm reading, doing run clubs, and I'm hitting the gym way more consistently. I don't know what it is about someone being, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't know what it is. You know, you could be at your highest point, you can be at your lowest point. You know, going back to that anime reference, as I said, everyone has a beginning, middle, or has a beginning, climax, and a finale. I haven't even really climaxed yet. Pause. But I haven't really even climaxed yet. Like, I think making my way up to the climax, as you could see. You know what I'm saying? Which is why I enjoy watching other people's vlogs too, because we kind of after like watching vlogs and stuff and like deep diving into the YouTube algorithm and stuff, yeah, nobody's really showing it like how I'm showing it. I just gotta be honest, at least at the moment. And if there's somebody else doing it like me, let me know so I could freaking subscribe to their channel, dog. But for the most part, like, it's really the same aspirational things. Like, we're all looking for deeper purpose, you know, drive, a reason to be great. You gotta feel the greatness inside you. You gotta believe that. Bro, when I'm on a freaking incline lately on the treadmill, you know what I'm saying, get my steps in, you know, on an incline. I don't know why I like doing that, but it just feels good because I got to keep moving. But, you know, I've been challenging myself and saying, you know, I'm the best. I can do it. 100K subs is in my future. You know what I'm saying? If I stay consistent, of course, right? When will I get there? It could literally happen tomorrow. But we don't know. I don't know. I just got to show up. I just gotta believe. I gotta keep the faith. But that's it, you know what I'm saying? So again, going to the gym consistently. I've been going this past week for about like 4 to 5 days, and you know what I'm saying? It's been great because it's opened my eyes to the possibility that I may not need breaks, but rest is important, right? Rest is important. And be careful when you take breaks. You know what I'm saying? You can rest, but don't take too long of a break. You know what I'm saying? Because the vision needs you. What you see for yourself needs you. The path needs you to keep taking those steps forward, because the minute you stop is the minute you slow down. The minute you slow down is the minute you start thinking, maybe I should give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Literally. Don't give up. This channel might be for you. I might be for you. If you're looking for a person, you know what I'm saying, that motivates you to want to do better, you're just looking for a new internet friend, literally just looking for a raw vlogger, I'm your guy. Just make sure you buy my course. It's down in the comments below. I'll leave a link. Head ass. I'm not on that level yet, but I don't even know if I'll do courses for real. I don't think I'm a course type of guy. Not knocking it, I just don't know. But I can't say it until you try it, right? But I gotta have a track record to do all that stuff. Like, I'm just not gonna be out here, you know what I'm saying, buy my course, you know, with no real track record. But anyways, man, crazy. I'm just looking at a woman smoke a cigarette, that's all. Not judging the smokers or anything, but she's definitely puffing on that thing. She looked up at the sky and everything. She was like, wonder what she's going through. Man, that's the thing too. You never know what somebody's going through, man. You just never know what somebody's going through. I was in the gym and, you know, I met a new neighbor and we started talking and the conversation was great. You know, energy, same level, reciprocation was there. You know what I'm saying? Get the number, get the IG, I think I mistyped my IG in the phone, I'm not gonna lie. So I never got a follow. I know, but it's cool. Follow up with this person, don't get a text back. So I'm like, okay, cool. Mind you, I'm just letting this person know I'm going to the gym. Nothing crazy, nothing, nothing wild, right? I'm just going to the gym. If you want to join, cool. Mind you, this is the same day that my parents surprised me. So now I gotta send a follow-up double text saying I'm not gonna make the gym at this time. My apologies, basically. Still no response. So this brings me to the point that if you're looking for community, friends, don't give up, just stay open, right? Some people just aren't in the space to actually invest, right, in a relationship, whether it's friendship, community. You know what I'm saying? We're literally just out here living, trying to survive, unfortunately, right? Trying to figure out the next thing for ourselves. So again, don't stop putting yourself out there. Keep going, keep doing the thing. Eventually you'll find the space that's meant for you. I said this in my last vlog too, but I know I gotta keep repeating it so it sticks. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like, mind you, these past couple weeks, I haven't been putting myself out there because I haven't been going outside, like, to social events, to bars and stuff. I literally just been going to work and to the gym. And I did go out this past weekend with my sister. Appreciate her hanging out with me. I was showing her around and we had a good time, right? Did I miss the outdoor activities? No, I didn't. Because it's all surface level, it's all low vibrational. It's just a one night thing. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much what I've been through. You know what I'm saying? Or really what's going on right now. So again, don't be scared to put yourself out there. Your future self needs you. Take those steps. You know what I'm saying? Keep reading. And again, let me know in the comments where you're from. If you do any run clubs, what you're reading, what you're going through, stuff like that. Because I'm going to keep vlogging. I'm going to keep doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? I just hope y'all are ready to keep up with the boy. Deuces. You know what I'm saying? I just had to end it right there. For real. So this man is crazy. Let me get out of here, dog. Let me get the running.